Hello everyone, welcome back to Stoneblock 3. I've made a few upgrades since the last episode. I had a bit of time like between episodes. I do this sometimes. So first off, I can't remember where I was. Well, yeah, these are new. I made a couple of 2x2 storage drawers and a couple of hopper botany pots for our dark oak, because that's the theme we're going for pretty much. Yeah, they're just cranking out some wood for us, so we don't have to keep, like, chopping down trees. Another one is in here. Okay, it's not grown yet around the corners, but it's getting there. That one's just grown around the corner right there. I planted all of my stuff, and I've been coming in here. Can you not, like... Oh, you can eat this. Okay, I accidentally turned one into a red dye earlier, so whoops. But yeah, so we've got carrots, spud, beetroot, got some of these sauce berries. These sauce berries are pretty decent. They give you quite a lot of sauce berries when you grab them out. And you can eat these whenever and get your saturation back. So that's not bad. Also, they give you mana regen. So that's pretty good as well. Also been, yeah, just doing the rest of them. So we've got some wheat growing and some pumpkins. I do have an industrial hemp right here, which has not grown at all. Brilliant. But the hemp is so we can make some string, because we need to make some wool at some point, I think. I've also made a new room. Well, you saw this room last episode, but I like added a few bits to it. So firstly, I don't know if this was here last, but I've got millstone with... Actually, I don't know if any of this was here last. This is 7 water wheels going all the way back. I've got 7 back there because I had 7 at the time. And the water wheels are just powering this gearbox. And this gearbox is going out to here. And this one's going up, and then... Yeah. So I can stick whatever I want in here to be millstoned up. And it pops out the bottom. Also, actually put my mechanical press on there, so we can press stuff. And then I made a mixer, and I just zoned out completely and realised I should have done this on camera, but let's do it now because we can. So if I grab some water and we put it in the mixer, no, not in the filter. There you go. Chuck that in there like that, and then... Oh, I don't have any of the stuff anymore. Damn it. You need to kill stuff. And then they will give you... let's go soul sand. Soul sand right there. So in here, where is it? It's this mixing recipe. Yeah. So you need some of these mob souls. And yeah, it's an 80% chance that you'll get them with each. So you use some sand, mob souls, bit of water. I had 4 mob souls, which is actually like the perfect number. It's when I was killing that slime that was down the end there. But yeah, those will basically turn into soul sand, and now we don't need any more soul sand because we can make more. What I've done is, if I just go behind the curtain, if you know what I mean, I've got another fan here, and there's a water wheel behind that. And right underneath that is some soul sand. You can kind of see it. And if you light soul sand on fire, it makes soul fire. And then you can fan through that and get like a soul fire recipe. If you stick some sand in this, it turns into soul sand. So we don't need any more soul sand using this method over here. We could just do that. I've actually... Oh, and I also have like the lava one here. So this is way better smelting than using these. But it's only blast furnace recipes, so I don't think you can cook like fish and stuff in there. Not that we would cook fish, but you know what I mean. That's kind of all I did between episodes. So let's have a look at the quests. We got ourselves some of that. Andesite casing. 4 andesite casing. That's not actually that bad. I like it. The dripper. So... Oh, that's pretty good as well. Bit of bread. I like that. got some good food right now, but the dripper's really what we should have been doing instead of what we were doing for clay. I think we were washing sand, right, to get clay. We should have just used a dripper. So if you put a bucket of water in the dripper, it will drip down onto some... In fact, we can see it. Dripper. You can see it in REI or whatever this thing's called. So where is it? There it is. Water, dirt, drip onto it. You get some clay. Clay that way. Although we were getting loads of clay doing it the way we were doing it. So I don't know which one. I suppose they tell you to use the gripper, but the dripper. Brilliant. It does look like the next recipe we should be making is the crushing wheel. So I feel like that's today's episode, is the crushing wheel. So what's this? Crushing products. Fired items for crushing. Tin. Where'd you get tin from? Because I don't think I've found any yet. Ah, maybe you can only get... Wait, was that tin or was that... Yeah, there's tin. There's osmium. Is this the only place you can get tin and osmium? And bauxite is aluminium. Oh, and lead. Interesting. Okay, we're going to have to make a crafter. And we're going to have to make one of those. We're going to need somewhere for the crushing wheel to be. So I feel like the crushing wheel should be right on the end here. But that means where do we put the crafter? You can place the crafter down. So maybe we'll make the floor the crafter. Let's have a look. Crafter. Ooh, interesting. That means that if we are to make the crushing wheel, it wants us to first get some of that rose quartz. Interesting. I've also made a wand. I made the iron wand because it's good. Ooh, luggage. How do you pick it back up? Oh, you just right click. Huh. It's like a little backpack. In fact, we can stick a bunch of our tools in there. Don't need that right now. I could just stay up there. I like that. That's pretty good. Right, anyway. Made the mixer, so we got ourselves, obviously, a basic flux storage. Brilliant. I don't know why that's there. Oh, before I forget as well. We did get ourselves a loot bee. I believe the loot bee was like down here. I just had to dig all the way down. Don't kill it, because I didn't this time, and it went way smoother for me, because you're not supposed to kill them, I don't think. What they do is they fly up into your sort of base area, and they like just drop a load of stuff on the floor, so that's pretty good. But yeah, right, let's get cracking on this. So this is my stuff. Behold my stuff. So we've got loads of lapis now because you can now see it, I believe. This was an update that I saw in... where is it? So we've got that recipe, but... oh, wait. Yeah. How do we get this? There you go. This was an update. I don't believe you could see this previously for the washing recipe, the bulk washing recipe. Yeah, of course you can do the concrete, because we love concrete on this channel, so that's why I knew about that. You can do... does it literally just, when you wash crushed stuff, it just gives you nuggets? Because... and it's only 9 nuggets. You'd expect it to be like 10 or something, because you could just smelt that. That'd be easier to smelt, right? Very weird. Anyway, yeah. So what I did was I got 9 stacks of this. That is 10 stacks. There we go. 9 stacks of this. We want to chuck that back in. Oh, brilliant. There we go. Yeah, I basically compressed that, pushed it all down on the floor using my wand, and then I used my hammer, because the compressed stuff you can hammer down. I did have a comment about that actually, so thank you for that comment. So I smooshed that all down and then put the gravel in here, and it gives you nuggets. So I don't know if that was seen, but yeah, you can get nuggets from it. Anyway, I'm rambling right now, so we want to make some brass. And brass comes from zinc and copper. Interesting, okay. Well, we want to do that, but I'm going to turn the lever off first. And maybe we should get a bunch of it. That sounds like a plan. Let's get like half a stack of these and these. There we go. We can lob that in. Now, we don't want it to like pour out straight away, so that's why we're just leaving it like this. And I'll meet you back when this is all finished. What? Oh, there's a loot bee. Okay, fair enough. This is what I mean. The loot. For some reason, the loot bee spawned really, really close to me, and then he just started dropping stuff on me. Cheers, mate. What else you got for me? Go on. Bit of gold. Ooh, basic pipe upgrade. We could have used pipes for the dripper, but we had no like good way of placing down lots of dirt. Like automatically placing them down, I suppose. We could have used a deployer, but we needed to do what we're about to do anyway, which is make ourselves. What is it for the crafter? It's this thing, the electron tube. You need to make this to make a deployer. So that should have alloyed. Why did it make Constantine? Did I put the wrong thing in? Constantan. What did I do wrong? Brass is probably not nickel, is it? Zinc! Why did I do that? Brilliant. So this is zinc. So we needed half of this and then like half of this. And that would have made us it. Okay. I wonder if... Well, why aren't those two going together? That's a bit strange. Wait. Stick that in and I'll get another zinc. Or nickel, even. And we'll just get a bunch of Constantan, because why not? What is this used for? Ooh, I might need 2. Let's do 2. Oh, flipping heck. Did I just mess that up by putting a whole ingot in? One ingot and then 6 nuggets. That is fine because we can... Oh man, why do I do these things? 1, 2, 3. Chuck those in. And we got tons of Constantan. Right. Constantan, I don't think it, like... let's put our loot for the loot bee in here for now. Eggs is really good because we can use that to make chickens. Somehow, where is it? Chicken catcher. We probably need one of those. Okay, well, we'll look at that in a minute. But, yeah, now we need to not do this amount, do we? No, we have to do that amount because they're ingots and not... Yeah, they're ingots and not the... Because these are technically 1 ingot and 3 nuggets. I think that's how the maths works out when you smelt them. But, yeah, we don't want that. A bunch of copper right there. Right, anyway, I'll be back when this is done. Unless a loot bee turns up for some reason. Not gonna lie, I probably overdid this, but... Oh well, I overdid the amount of brass that I needed. But there is the brass. It's a good amount right there. Because we only need 7 crafts of this, because to make the crushing wheel we need 21. So, what else do we need for the mechanical crafter? Does it have to be the stone version? Looks like it does. Okay, we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that one won't go back in there. I might make a void upgrade for this whenever I can, because it is annoying. Right, so that's for the actual craft itself. Put these away. My storage is getting a bit knackered, I was going to say. Right, what do we do next? So that is those. I need some wood, a bit of stone. I think I've got some stone. Yeah. And You just nick one of these. There you go, there's the wood that we need. Stick this over here. Next thing is, I think we need 7 iron. And the nice thing is we can just lob them down there and we can leave it because it's automated, kind of. I mean, we don't have to sit there and use the hand crank. It's the best bit. I'm still a little annoyed that they took away the fan recipe for making power, but I mean, water wheels are just as easy, aren't they? They just take up a lot more room. Right, anyway, so that's doing that. We also need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And we don't have enough redstone. So we need 8 times 7, and we definitely don't have enough right there. So I'm going to have to use the good old hammer technique. I think that's enough, yeah. That does not look like enough. Okay, one more stack. Strange. Right. Anyway, so that is. Let's get one more because otherwise that will annoy me a little bit. There we go. I can use my hammer, and I've run out. Have I run out of? I don't think I have actually. Let's have a look. Oh, I don't. No, I haven't. Nice. Oh, missed. Okay, that'll do us. The reason I do 64 blocks, normally I would do 64 blocks because... Ooh, I might have another hammer somewhere. I do not. Brilliant. Yeah, I do 64 because that's how much the altar mine can do. So, this makes sense to do 64, doesn't it? Do that one and that one. I'll smoosh this down until it's dust, and then we'll stick this through the washer. And all I do with that is you chuck it in, you put it in up here. Need that as well. You put it in up here, it uses the chute to just chuck it underneath. And then you just have to wait for it. Eventually we're going to get some filtered stuff for that. And then we can like pull it from there, if you know what I mean. So now I can do one of those and do this all again. Right, I got myself my ton of dust. Just do that and you sit back and you wait for it to swap over. I think dust gives you it. I may be wrong. Dust. There's a lot of dust. Okay, this one. Yeah, there you go. 10% chance. So that was like 500 and something. So we should get about 50. Oh, we got over a stack. That's pretty good. That should be enough. Oh, I think we already had some stuff already in there. Oh, actually, wait. Ah, cool. That is just enough rose quartz. We can lob the rest of this stuff away, like that. Now, we need to somehow... Right, that's it. So we need paper and some sandpaper. I've got some paper somewhere. I've got one bit of paper, but we've got a ton of sugarcane. I don't know if I did sugarcane on camera, but what you do is... well, we can show you via JEI. There you go, crook. You just use a crook on some sand. The reason I did this originally was not for the paper or anything, it was for the kelp. Because I had a plan of using like belts and doing the belts all the way around and do a little belt thing for the smelting of stuff, but it's too complicated. Right, anyway, why do I only get one sugarcane? Brilliant. A bit more of this. Oh, that was another thing. I made a locking tool so I could lock all of these. It's just a bit of utility for me. I think that's in here. There it is. So we can use this. Oh, why did I even do that? I think... Poop. I forgot. I need to smoosh this down to get some sand. But yeah, that was... I think each sandpaper gives you 8 charges. So I'm only going to do the one. Yeah, like that. And then... I'd never remember which one it is. I think it's this way. Yeah, there we go. So, when this is finished... Last one. There we go. We got that. We got... Let's grab those out. Now, we should have... Now we got the electron tubes. That's a big win right there. Should have enough. When did I make 9 of these? That's weird. Oh, I must have pressed K. Brilliant. Must have pressed K when I was in my inventory like this rather than in this inventory. So it compressed it into some crafting tables. Anyway, we've got a few more crafting tables. How lovely. Right, now with these, we can map something out. Before I do that, though, let's make ourselves a quick little wrench, which I believe is... Yeah, there we go. Wrench. Quest complete. Yes, please. It's got to be a random... Oh, I've got a couple quest completes. Jelly beans. Mana diamond. What'll that one give us? Stove. Ooh, from Farmer's Delight. We don't really need the jelly beans right now because we don't need experience for stuff. Let's put that just in here. Stove is interesting. We could probably use that for some food. Where do we put it? Maybe we get rid of this for now, the armor cabinet. Go right there. Ah, I forgot. That's not how the stove works. Let's bring it out one. That's our crafting area though, so... It's probably a good idea to have it in here somewhere. I think you can stick stuff on this. What cooks? Let's get a spud. It's like a campfire thing. You stick it on there and they'll smelt up. I don't know if they burn. I don't think they do. Let's leave it. See if it does burn. I can put that back for now. Right, the reason I made this is because I don't know if you can put these face down. No. Oh, that scuppers my plans. I'm going to have to do it on this wall then. You can put the crushing wheels face down, but I don't know if I want to do that because I'll end up getting trapped in it. I've died so many times in my series because of that. Is this room a bit off? I think this is the edge right here. So I need to bring this one out. And there we go. That looks better. It's kind of squished, but it's fine. Anyway, so we are going to have to put this up here somewhere. Let's get rid of that. I believe... How does this... I think it's like a fat plus sign. And it's a good thing we made the wrench, because now we can actually point these in the right direction. Like that. I like that pattern. I have got... I'll fix the floor in a minute. I've got a barrel right here which isn't doing anything, so I'll nick the barrel for now. Plonk that there. Need to somehow get power over to this. Kind of want to do it off of this, but I think that might crash my system. We could use a gearbox, which I've got one gearbox, and a butt ton of gears and some shafts. Might work. That's not at all how I wanted you to be. The cool thing is with Create, the wrench will always like break stuff for you. So I need this to come over. vertical gearbox it. This is going to be temporary until we can get some proper set up, but let's do one of those, one of those. Oh, we need to turn this. One, two. Yeah, we don't have enough gears to do that either. Okay, let's try and make one more gear then. So, should be easy enough. This is how I've been making the gears, the cheap recipe, because why not? So what I'm trying to say there is we can get rid of the shafts. And again, this is just super temporary, but that'll do like that. That is running. Awesome. Okay, so these, we need some wood and a stone. And a stone in the middle, wood, 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 wood. And this should make us the crushing wheel. And there we go. That was actually way quicker than I thought it would be. But we've got the quest complete for that, which is in here. I'm wondering if we just rip this down and we can just put it back up whenever we need it. Might not be a bad shout. I don't want to vein mine these because I feel like I'll break something. But yeah, we can put the crushing wheel like here and here. I had to fix my floor. It was just annoying me. So yeah, we can put them here and here. And then I might make a bunch more water wheels to feed this, to spin it. We could have, I don't know, how much does this take? Because it's high stress. So I'm not entirely sure how much. It doesn't really say. Okay, well, anyway, we'll have to figure out how much stress that is. I'm going to guess 4 water wheels per crushing wheel. That's just, I pulled that right out of my my head right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be 2 gears. Ah, okay. We need 1 more of these. And then we also need to add some wood to those. I'm not exactly liking the dark wood as much as I thought I would. Heh, see what I did there? I think it's a little too dark, but I'm committed now. I mean, I'm not committed, but I am committed. So, right, anyway, so with these, we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's just do as many as we can right here. So, let's do 1 more of these, and we should have all the water wheels we need. I just need to go plumb it in. And another loot bee spawned. I had to just go mine him out, but are you going to give me anything? Do I have to right click him first? Is that how it works? What if he spawns and then falls into the crusher? That doesn't sound like a good time. For the bee, at least. Egg! Definitely want eggs. I must not have got to him in time, because he only gave me a few, but not bad so far. The thing is, I did get like a bunch of emeralds and diamonds from like a 9 stack of gravel when I washed it, so it doesn't seem to be that like difficult to get. Anyway, right, so this is kind of what I was dealing with right here. I'm going to put these at the back and then somehow get power into them. And just like that, I've got myself the crushing wheels, and they're spinning in the right directions. I forgot, so if you put down a water wheel, you can put, so for example, if I put it here and I just placed it like that, it will point in this direction. So what you can do is I could break into this wall and then face in this direction and place it where I wanted it, and it would be the other way. So that's all I did, was I've got a water wheel here. Oh, I'm using chain drives as well. So these are just, they're like gearboxes. In fact, they do the same thing as gearboxes, but you can like move these all the way along, and it's only being powered in one place. It's hard to explain. I'll show you those another time, I think. But there we go. We got ourselves the crushing wheels. So let's grab... Where's me chutes gone? There they are. Grab a chute. Stick one above, one below. I'm going to put a barrel right here. I think that's probably a good idea. Also, to get stone, I can just lob any cobble in here, so I've been tidying up a little bit. Just got myself a ton of gravel, and we can lob this in like this. And eventually, we should see stuff pop out here. We are looking for tin. What's the other thing? So tin and osmium. Because I believe this is the only way you can get it. Oh, and lead and bauxite as well. It's going to take its time because it needs to do like the entire block at the same time. The entire 64th of it. Okay, it's doing half of a thing of gravel. This is not very quick, so we could have made this speedier, but it's fine. After a little bit of time, we did get everything we need. So tin, lead, and osmium are now on the menu, boys. So that is almost this entire chapter done. What do we get? Basket. Brilliant. Thank you for the basket. What's this used for? Smelting! Yay! Oh, it's just a chest. Got ya. Everything's broken. Okay, you can go in this chest. Right, I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. So we managed to get ourselves the crushing wheel. I might, off camera, before I finish this episode, do a little bit of tidy up in here. Spruce up the floor a little bit. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.